요즘도 디아블로4 재밌게 하고 계신가요? 최근 중국발 골드복사 사건이 터지면서 1억에 만원이었던 골드 가격이 8월 15일 기준 100원까지 내려갔습니다. 골드 가격이 떡락한 것까지는 유저들 입장에서 보면 좋아 보일 수도 있겠습니다만 여기에는 아주 심각한 문제가 있었습니다. 이 골드가 불법적으로 복사된 골드라서 아이템 거래를 하면서 자기도 모르게 복사된 골드로 대가를 지불받은 상당수의 유저들이 지금 계정 정지를 당하고 있다는 건데요. 그래서 그런지 지금 배틀넷을 접속해보시면 이미 골드앤 아이템 복사 악용 문제를 해결하기 위해 플레이어 간 거래를 막았다는 공지가 뜹니다. 아무튼 이런 사태에도 디아블로에 대한 애정으로 남아서 즐기고 있던 유저들도 정내미가 떡 떨어지게 만들 만한 영상이 8월 12일 해외 디아블로 공식 유튜브 채널에 공개가 됩니다. 바로 디아블로4의 시니어 던전 디자이너 디니와 아트 디자인팀 부디자이너 조세가 이야기를 하면서 자카라 종탑을 도는 영상인데, 문제는 이 던전 디자이너 디니라는 사람이 레벨 50의 노말 난이도에서 야만 용사로 죽었다는 겁니다. 단순히 그냥 이야기를 하느라 집중을 안 해서 죽었다고 생각하기엔 플레이 장면을 쭉 보시면 알겠지만 기본적인 스킬 사용 메커니즘도 모르는 게 눈에 보입니다. 그래서 그냥 저는 야만 용사를 저 자리에서 처음 플레이한 거라서 잘 모르는구나 라고 생각하고 넘어가려고 했습니다만 도저히 그냥 듣고 넘기기에는 힘든 이야기들이 쏟아져 나옵니다.
I feel like I am average at games.
딱 평균 게이머라고?
One of the cool things about our dungeon group is that we all kind of have like different games that we like and different games that we're good at versus not good at, or like, you know, some of us are a little more casual, some of us are a little more hardcore, and it's kind of cool because then we can try and find this like balance between all of our stuff.
우리 던전 개발팀의 좋은 점 중에 하나가 하드하게 즐기는 유저도 있고 라이트하게 즐기는 유저도 있어서 모든 사람이 즐길 수 있는 적절한 밸런스의 난이도를 가진 던전을 개발할 수 있는 게 장점이라고? 이 말을 듣고 나니 저는 이제서야 모든 게 이해가 가기 시작했습니다. 레벨 50에 야만 용사 가지고 1단계인 노말에서 죽는 사람이 던전 개발팀의 평균이니까 당연히 팀 내에서 제일 잘하는 사람은 고행 단계 일반 던전 돌다가 죽는 수준이겠구나. 그랬구나. 그러니까 대다수 유저들이 불쾌하게 생각하는 악몽 던전의 페널티 옵션인 스톰베인, 흐르는 그늘, 주자원 소모, 냉기 강화 이런 거를 테스트를 안 하고 내놨구나. 그랬구나. 아니 정확하게는 테스트를 할 실력이 없어서 못하고 내놨구나. 그랬구나. 참 이런 거를 보면서 개발자들의 게임 실력이 중요하진 않지만 적어도 자기가 뭘 만드는지는 이해를 하고 있어야 되는 게 아닌가 싶습니다. 그리고 제가 영상의 하이라이트 부분만 모아서 한글 자막을 달아놨으니까 궁금하신 분들은 보고 가세요.
Do we have any emotes?
I can taunt you.
Taunt me.
There are so many ways I can kill you.
That will be your last stupid mistake. Hi, I'm Deanie. I am a senior dungeon designer on Diablo 4.
Howdy, I'm Josie, an associate designer on Diablo 4. What are we playing today, Deanie?
So today, I wanted us to play Belfry Zakara, because it is pretty cool. Belfry Zakara is a dungeon that you find on the coast of Hawazar. It's pretty cool because it's the only dungeon that is got the kind of like Zack architecture going on, mixed with the lovely drowned themes all over the place. So it makes it like super unique.
What we'll find later is there are bells going on in the dungeon, and so everybody knows that there are drowned bells, and for them to be in a church with the church bells, it fits very well.
Are you telling me there are bells in this belfry, Zakara?
Yes.
All right, Josie, tell me, what do you do?
So it's a little bit of level design with procedural creation with the tiles, as mentioned previously. Little goodies on where to spawn shrines, as we currently see. And every now and then there will also be cursed shrines, and that's a fantastic event Deanie actually created.
I had help.
Well, I mean, everybody has help. It's a collaborative job. People will create an initial dungeon, and then another dungeon designer will come in and then wind up Basically giving both critique and then also we'll make it better from there, and they'll understand, hey, this was like the core of the original idea, and keep that, and then we'll modify it to fit standards for the rest of the game on making sure, like, hey, killing all these monsters in this area is too large, so let's actually shrink it a bit. We still gotta go find another bell.
Yeah, we do a lot of play tests. So when someone has a dungeon ready, they'll be like, "Hey, can people play test my dungeon?" And we actually have standing meetings specifically for like when someone has something that they want to have play tested, and we'll all get together and like play test it, and then we have a board where we keep like feedback and stuff like that, so you know, people can have like notes or whatever, and we'll talk about like what was good, what was bad, like what kind, like when we'd offer like suggestions on like things that could change or things that could improve it, stuff like that. We try to involve as many people as possible, and then like Josie said, usually at some point we tend to like swap designers on dungeons because collaboration is very important, and it also makes sure that like, you know, if there's like bugs in the dungeon later, pretty much anyone can solve the bug because everyone is familiar with all the dungeons.
Exactly.
So it makes the process go a lot smoother. Oh, conduit shrine.
Oh, this is one of my favorite shrines. I love hopping around. And there's a bell. Okay.
Smash it. Smash it. Oh, you did smash it. Well, fine. Smash it without me. See if I care. I think the biggest challenge for this one was actually more art, making it look good. But there were, I mean, some of it's also just like, you know, making sure it still like fits within like the area that it's in, and trying to find spots for those really big bells. Like we had to make sure that like those fit, you know, and making sure that usually our biggest challenges are trying to like reduce like backtracking as much as possible.
Yep.
Because I know it's the biggest headache that everyone has. So we're always looking for ways to improve that kind of stuff.
So Dini, how did you wind up going into game design?
Oh gosh, that's a long and storied question. I actually kind of always wanted to be a game designer. Like it's been kind of my dream since the days of Nintendo. You know, back in like the 80s, you know, game design was kind of a, like you had to know someone kind of thing. So, I ended up giving up on that initially and went to school for architecture instead. Got through most of an architecture degree, realized this is really not what I wanted to do, and then game design programs started popping up all over the place. So I hopped into one of those. I have died.
Hold on. Let me see if I can go get you.